greatest. I think that is such the funniest way to end that message. And all I can say is God's the greatest, not me. So I think it's cute though that uh, our um, our guy thought to add that at the end. What's up, everybody? Well, whether or not you're hearing the message now, you hear it later. Definitely want you to share this. And first of all, if we're sharing, make sure we share with all the people that have donated and has been a part of America's Big Sister in the 9 years. Yes, we're at our ninth year celebration this year. Right beside you see All Girls Matter City Lead. You'll say, what are we about to talk about today, Treville? Why are you on here today? Well, our first quarter is over, and I just want you guys to know what I've been up to. I honestly feel like most times I am on a mission. I'm doing mission work, right? Mission work meaning I am waking up, I am eating, I'm sleeping. Any extra time I have in my mind, it is thinking about this 50-state tour. When I first thought about going, I did not know it was going to be this difficult. But it is. It's definitely not easy. And so if I had to get on today to let you guys know is this. I'm on a mission. This is a mission trip. Everybody in the last 2 to 3 years, if you've been seeing me sometime and sometimes you're not, and you're like, she's super busy. Well, it's because this is what mission looks like, right? And so on this mission, we're taking all these 50 states and we're just trying to create this movement that all girls matter, right? Y'all get that? That we're just creating a movement that all girls matter. And so what I found out in this movement is it's necessary. That's what I've been finding out. So it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. I wasn't the only one. I wasn't crazy to think, oh my God, these girls need a hug. They need to be loved. They need to know that they matter. They need to know that we haven't forgotten them. They need to know that we see them. Right. And so those are the biggest things for me. So this is bigger than me. And I finally found that out. This is bigger than me. So this is about reaching girls in every city and every community and every space that needs hope, right? So today, I wanted to get on because I found myself saying, man, social media have not saw me in a while because I am on call. This is me all the time. Hold on. Let's do a Zoom. Hold on. As a matter of fact, when I get off this call now, I have to follow up with another person. So I hope you guys are rooting for me out there. If you are inside, if you are rooting for me and praying for me, could you do me a favor and tap inside those chat and let me know which one you're doing? You cheering me on, you're praying for me. Which one is it? Here's why I say me. As much as this is a grand a organization, because that's what it is. It's an organization, it's a body of people. I am not the only person in this battle, but I do know that when you're the visionary, this is one of those things where the attack will come after the visionary all the time. So I know last year we were able to get through 15 states. And I know this year was going to be challenging because I needed 25 states this year. Why? Ask me why. Why do I need 25 states in year nine? I definitely want to get in year 10 completed. So this is my ninth year of America's Big Sister Foundation. And in this ninth year, we'll be celebrating. Everybody say celebration. We'll be celebrating. We're hosting a fundraiser we'll be celebrating, we'll be fundraising, we'll be awarding people. I'm telling you, I'm not the only one that'll be celebrating. All of the amazing honorees will be celebrating. It's going to be a great day. And when is it happening? I know people have been waiting because we normally had it. We did it in spring last year. We wanted to wait to the WNBA weekend, and that is in July. So we're scheduled for July 26th to host this opportunity, and we are hosting it in Chicago. So for everybody to know, Chicago, we're in Chicago. That's the hometown. If I've done anything fundraising wise, it has been in Chicago. So we're coming back to Chicago Somebody's like, but when is your next girl conference? I'm glad you asked. It is going to be in Chicago in 2027. 2026, I got 25 states left, right? Everybody says she got 25 states. Yes. Tell somebody next to you that I got 25 states. So I'm calling all those leaders in these city lead spaces to definitely reach out, DM me. And it was so amazing that I reached out on Facebook a couple times. And each time I've been on Facebook and I'm like, hey, y'all know anybody? We've been sealing the deal. Like, shout out, really, South Dakota. That was crazy. We've been sealing the deal for all our shout outs. So here we are, 25 states down. Could everybody say that we got 15 already done? Could we say 15 is already done? And I'll be pushing out my entire schedule pretty soon, but 15 states is done. I'm gonna give it applause. Yes, 15 states are done. And what you're gonna find out is these 15 states that is done. We have an amazing team that is recruiting, that's making these phone calls, that is not stop. It is nonstop calling to recruit and to get me into this city to create the movement, share my story. In this story, of course, I share the story of my life. If you follow my mom, you'll hear sometimes in the story, I'll share my mom. In it, you'll know about my brother. You'll hear the story, and I love the opportunity to even share the book. Right, so I got a book right now that we just completed this year, and it is Strong Too Soon. Yes, and it's around the trauma informed care space, and so Strong Too Soon is out. Um, and it's exciting to go and talk to these young people that are the new and up and coming leaders. All I'm saying is we talk about the world today, but here's the thing: there's something we could do about it. We can start preparing the younger people to be the leaders. And so, guys, am I coming on? You're asking, girl, what do you need from us? I'm glad you asked, right? Before I tell you what I need, I'm reminded of a girl that I went to this conference, and I'm not going to say the state because she'll know. And I can remember after I was done, and I understand that there were so many other women. That's what I love about these meetings that we do with these girls, is that it's not just my story. It is so many other ladies' stories. And I can remember one particular girl came to me and she says, thank you. Thank you for sharing. I now know that I matter. Thank you so much. Your story is just like my story. And I'm dealing with some of the things you've dealt with. And I said, oh my God, little sister. So what we do, we went in the room, we chopped it up. Was there tears? There was plenty of tears. And all I could do at that point, and I shouldn't say all, but what I was excited about is that I was able to encourage the little Trigil. How cool is that, to encourage the little Trigil? And so am I hearing that, or I'm having that same situation in every state. So do I go back home? I don't know what has happened I'm not thinking about what happened in the preparation part. I am not at all thinking about what it, because to have preparation to do these things are almost like weddings. Weddings, people fall out with each other. People people, I see you for who you are. I mean, it can get very tough to host these with groups together, right? So I don't it's some of the I don't even remember half of the drama. I always remember what and I always feel like it's like God is intentional about making sure that happens for me, that I get somebody to say it's okay. I'm so happy that you took this flight out. And I tell people, taking these flights out is no joke. Flying out to these states is no joke. It's no joke on my body. It's not no joke on my mental. Um, I told a few people about by last year conferencing time, and what I do remember is it was amazing. But I was in the ER 3 times. So what did that say? Trigil, you had to change your model this year. So this year I changed the model, and yes, the city leads don't have to host full conference. So we're not looking for women to host full conference. We're looking for people that will at least place me in that space. We're looking for educator, principals, superintendents that I can now come into their space in their place to share. And so this is the story that I've lived with, the testimony that I live with, and to say no, I've experienced all 10 adverse childhood experiences. And here's what I know about those child experiences is that trauma affects the brain, and broken girls become broken women. And then and am I left with broken women? Am I left to work with broken women? I am left with working with whoever feels they have the heart to be a part and to want this to happen for their young people, right? Um, and so I'm on here to say, yes, out of the 25, there's 15 already done. The schedule is packed. The first quarter is over. So we got 10 to be done. I literally have 10 that I need to complete in the next 30 days. I have to solidify 10 more states. Um, the calendar is necessary, right? It's necessary. I tell people, why is it necessary that I get all my dates now? I have doctor's appointment. I told you I was in the doctor ER a couple times, right? So I have to keep myself together. People are it's like people asking, but no, I do. These are questions I always get, like, what are you doing to keep yourself healthy? What are you doing to keep yourself, going? Um, that's going to take another video because it is a few things that I've had to put in place in order to be here, sitting here alive, well, and continuing the journey and continuing the mission. Honestly, it has not been easy. So guys, am I doing it because I need to be recognized? It's a no for me. I'm already like, I always tell people, what, like, I'm grateful for all the people that have honored me, that's given me awards, things of that nature. At this point, I listen, I have a room full of them and I'm grateful, right? But I am not doing it to be seen. I am literally doing it to share my story. It was an assignment on my life that says, go and share your story, right? And this is the atmosphere. This is the place. This is the opportunity. It is really a position that we just try to get, because it's not only my story, it's so many other people's stories, so many other stories that girls need to hear. I'm just like this vehicle, and I am just a vehicle, right? So I never, and for all those that ever felt like, oh no, she's taking all the credit. I am only on this page, my own page, talking about this. I am. I mean, yes, if some of them will get some PR, but the PR is not even focused on me. Most times, if you hear my city leaders, I'm telling them, how about you be a part of the conversation on this space and on your platform in your city, on your news station, so they can see you moving the needle in this conversation of all girls matter, right? So I get out of these calls, I get out of these conference sometimes, and yes, I'm always in my head because my husband's like, "You got to stay out your head." I get in my head like, "What did I do it right? Was they happy with my time there?" I don't know, but I am always blessed when I walk out. Right. So if you guys have done any conference with me and you're on, I want like a testimony of like one of the girls, like, from how are they doing now, right? That's the part for me. I would love to see them again. How are they doing now? Okay, so there was a couple things that I just mentioned. Number one is that we got a fundraiser coming up. Everybody say July 26th. Say July 26th. It is Champion for Youth. You'll hear more about it. I'll come back on again, and it may have the logo Champion for Youth right here, and I'll come on live about it. But today, it is us getting our city leaders. What is a city leader? Boots on the ground. You understand? I don't got my fan today, but if I did, boots on the ground. That is what a city leader is. That's pretty much what a city leader is. It's a boot on the ground, helping us and helping me get to the city. All right. What is the cities left that needs to be taken care of? I'm glad you asked. Behind me is my board. The teacher and me have to make sure that my board is there. So I'll, instead of looking back. I'll just look at it from my phone. All right, guys, because I had the board up, is right behind me. Number one is Kentucky. So we're going to close on Kentucky. Yes, what I'm looking for, a boot on the ground. I should have put All Girls Matter boot on the ground. I'm looking for a boot on the ground for Kentucky. Next state up is Vermont. I need a boot on the ground for Vermont. If you're taking notes, if you're in the social media space, could you, as I'm saying the state, could you write it so that way it's also part of the comments? What did I say? Number one, Kentucky. Number two, Vermont, right? I'm going to give you 10. Number three, Hawaii. Number four, Rhode Island. Number five, Boston. Number six, Maine. Number seven, New Mexico. Number eight, West Virginia. Number nine, Montana. And number 10, Colorado. Guys, yes. So those are the 10 that I am looking for. Boots on the ground. Hey, kicking up Mondays. So I'm looking for the boots on the ground. I am looking for the boots on the ground for those 10. Now, every conference looked different. I try to push that as much as possible. Every opportunity that I'm on those stages look different. I may be hosting a workshop in some of my states now. I could be in on a conference that's already happening. I'm just wanting to make this movement go where we are being very, very intentional about the future girl, right? Letting them know they matter to us. The future girl matters to us. I do know that these women are healed and getting healed in these rooms. So what I'm always elated is when parents stay behind, when those the chaperone shows up. Oh, it'd be great to have in a room because they just as well get healed by the conversation. So so that's the voices sounding like it's gone, right? So I'm shouting out my team so far. And so you know, someone's like, oh, how do I be a part of the team? Right now, we put together a team of 5 women. And the 5 women was really, really big on assisting us getting to these states, right? And so they're tapping away from it. So what am I saying? I'm saying the 10 states I just mentioned, I'm having conversations. We're just trying to seal the deal. And since I'm at a 30-day, I just thought, let me get on live and tell my friends on my friends, okay, my family, that we are still trying to get those. But in the same breath, if you're on and you're typing in my comments, let me put out some dates that I do have. Listen, y'all know I know how to do this drum roll and this. Well, let's do the applause and the drum roll now. Yes. Who taught me that? I don't know, but somebody in trouble because I will keep pressing that button. All right. So the question is, where's the ones what we looking for 2026 so far? I'm glad you asked. First thing, we got Nashville, Tennessee. Hey. So I put Nashville, Tennessee in there and put September the 14th. If you're typing, done. All right. What we got next? Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Everybody look at Little Rock, Arkansas. Put August the 22nd. So excited for that. Next up is Oprah. Can't do that one yet. Oh, no, can't give you that one yet. Oh, next one up is Minnesota. Yes, we are going to be in St. Paul, Minnesota. So excited for St. Paul, Minnesota, November the 7th. For anybody that knows me, I would normally say, no, I can't do none on November 7th. That is my mother's birthday. But this year, mommy's going to have to let me be, she's going to be okay because she understands I'm trying to go to 25 states. All right. What we got next? New Hampshire. Y'all know I'm going to be in New Hampshire. Yes. Edenfield. Edenville, New Hampshire, and that's going to be August the 15th. Is that cool or what? Somebody put August the 15th, New Hampshire. Um, Next up we have is Connecticut. Connecticut, Hartford. I'm going to be in Hartford, Connecticut. And that's going to be the first one this year, May 5th. Last year I didn't tour until June, right? I didn't even tour until June, but because we had 25 states, I did open up for our touring season to start this month, which is April. So that's why my team was so big on trying to seal the deal on all of them. So by the time April did come, I was clear with a schedule. But we've had to extend it. Somebody say extend it. I need somebody to be encouraged that sometimes have a you can have a deadline on something and you don't meet it. That doesn't mean stop. That just, I always say that I forecast it, right? Forecasting is what it is. When I look out the window and it looks like it's going to rain, it may be 70%, 80%, in this forecasting space, you don't know until the day comes. So I'm grateful that I have a team that's still working towards it, and we're still going to get it done, right? And I have a God, right? I have a God that I am praying to get this done to. All right. The next up, North Dakota, Fargo. Shout out to Fargo. I have a cousin that went to this school, so I got to make sure I tap in and see. But that's June 23rd and 24th. I'm excited about Fargo, guys. Next state, Alaska, Anchorage. Yes, I'm going to Alaska. Okay, June 19th is on the schedule for Alaska. Y'all didn't think it was gonna happen. It happened. Delaware, Middleton. We'll be there October 23rd. What else we got? Okay, South Dakota. We're gonna be there August 24th in South Dakota. Um, Next up we have is Wyoming. We're gonna be in Cheyenne, August 5th. North Dakota, I didn't want to screw that up. How do you pronounce that? So I'm just gonna move on and say Wyoming, Cheyenne, August the 5th. That's gonna be fun. What else we got? We got North Carolina, Charlotte. To my sorors in the building, August the 29th, gonna be great. Louisiana. I'm gonna be in New Orleans, guys. That's gonna be a partnership July the 4th and 5th with my girl. Um, Listen, this is when your brain be farting, or the bus be moving, or this is a sign of menopausal situations. Girls Who Brunch, yes, Nicola, I'll be with her in Louisiana. All right, guys. Next, the other two, like out of the 25, that's it. That's all I'm going to give you now. The other dates we're still pending, but I'm excited. I think I wanted to just go live to get you guys knowing that All Girls Matter, boots on the ground, city leaders. I'm excited. I'm grateful for this opportunity. And I know we're going to have a great time. I know a girl will be empowered. And I know it's not easy work. Somebody asked me, what is the hardest part? The hardest part about this space is being rejected, right? Every call we make, every email we send out, we do not get a yes. You know, and it's the rejection of that can seem very tough, because it's like, okay, what's next? Okay, call someone else. Okay, call someone else. And I think that's my biggest part, and I love the most about that space is how, I should say, the love is the part that I love about it is that we keep going, right? My team keeps going. So shout out to the team, Dr. Joyce, Dr. Jackie. Tierra will be a doctor soon, so I'm so happy for her. Miss Rose, who's been on, and Dr. Kim, who's been on for a while. Team 2026. Shout out to my team 2025, 2024, 2023. I think those were the 3 years we started in touring this thing. So we're here and we're going to get it done. All right, guys, if y'all are done listening to me talk, I'm done talking this evening. Please keep us again in prayer. Keep rooting for us. Keep cheering us on. Um, and I guess if I had one last thing to leave you with, is that it is important that not only the girls know that they matter, but that you know you matter, right? You know you matter. And if you did not know, I want to tell you that you matter on earth. God has a purpose for your life, personal purpose to prosper, not to harm you, right? Give you a future. And I want you to know um, that you do matter. So it's not just the girls, it's everybody on the sound of my voice. You matter. Your voice matter. Your mind matter. Neurodivergent brain, neurotypical brain, whatever it is, you matter. And you're needed on this earth. There is a purpose for you on this earth. I'm telling you. And so I'm so elated that I'm here now, right? You get to that place in life, and you're like, I'm finally here where I get that, yes, I'm living a purpose-driven life. There is more things that is in the waiting for me that has more purpose for me. So somebody's like, what you gonna do after those 50 states, Trujillo? Cool part about life is, hey, you keep living, the things are going to keep unfolding for you. So things are unfolding for after the 25 states, even as we speak today. Um, we're already thinking about what our big 50 state get together looks like. Big old get together looks like. But in the meantime, we got 2026 we got to handle. But yeah, 2027, we're looking for a big get together, and we all just come together, and all the girls get the chance to see themselves in each other. How cool is that? So that's it for me, guys. I'm so grateful. Thank y'all.